You are the light of the world.
You are the light of the world.
But if that light's under a bushel, it's lost something sort of crucial. You gotta stay bright to be the light of the world.
You are the salt of the earth.
You are the salt of the earth.
But if that salt has lost its flavor, it ain't got much in its favor.
You cannot let fault and be the salt of the earth. So let your light so shine before men. Let your light so shine, so that we might know some kindness again. We all need help to feel fine.
You are the city of God.
You are the city of God.
But if that city's on a hill, it's kinda hard to hide it well.
You can't sit pretty in the city of God. So let your light so shine before men. Let your light so shine, so that we might know some kindness again. We all need help to feel fine.
You're having a good time. You are the light.
You are the light of the world.
The tallest candlestick ain't much fun without a wick.
You gotta sit right to be the light of the world.
I guess I'll fix this later. Hi, everyone. Hi. Okay. Welcome. Hello. Thank you so much for coming. We have an amazing show. How about a hand for Mr. Alfonte on the piano? Thank you. Yeah, he's awesome. He's going to be accompanying everyone tonight. He has been instrumental. Anyway, we have an awesome show planned. So we're thrilled to be performing. We're also thrilled to be making some money that, you guys paid tickets for. We're here for Relay for Life. A bunch of us theater kids have a Relay for Life team called Daddy's Crew, which is in honor, Daddy's Crew and Daddy's Crew 2, in honor of Daddy, Mr. Stiefel, who is our set designer. He knows this theater. He's basically a part of this theater. We love him. So yay, Daddy. So anyway, Relay is all about light and hope, and that's a theme. That's a great theme for tonight. So all the songs tonight that you're going to hear are all going to be musical theater, and they're all going to have to do with hope and light. So the opening number was "You Are the Light of the World" from the musical Godspell, and I think you might have caught a glimmer of the light theme in there. But up next, we have another song. Hope is important, but it doesn't get anywhere without some fabulous determination. Our next song is all about reaching and striving for that goal you've hoped and dreamed of your whole life. Up next, we have Abby Ward singing Almost There from the Disney movie, The Princess and the Frog.
That's just gonna have to wait a while. Ain't got time for messing around, and it's not my style. This old town can slow you down, people taking the easy way. But I know exactly where I'm going, getting closer and closer every day, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People down here think I'm crazy, but I don't care. Trials and tribulations, I've had my share, but there ain't nothing gonna stop me now, 'cause I'm almost there. I remember Daddy told me, fairy tales can come true. But you've got to make them happen, it all depends on you. So I work real hard each and every day, and now things for sure are going my way. And there ain't nothing I can't do. Look out, boys, I'm coming through. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People gonna come here from everywhere. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. There've been trials and tribulations, you know I've my share. But I've climbed the mountain and I've crossed the river and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
That was awesome, Abby. Okay, I think that optimism is some sort of epic next step to hope. When you hope for something, it's often based off of a wish for something to happen that you fear might not happen. An optimist doesn't wish or hope, she knows that something good's gonna happen. Listen to this cockeyed optimist as she tells us just how to find hope, light, and happiness in all the little things. Aziza Kolfani singing Cockeyed Optimist from the musical South Pacific.
All right. When the sky is a bright canary yellow, I forget every cloud I've ever seen. So they call me a cockeyed optimist, immature and incurably green. I have heard people rant and rave and bellow that we're done and we might as well be dead. But I'm only a cockeyed optimist, and I can't get it into my head. I hear the human race is falling on its face and hasn't very far to go. But every whippoorwill is selling me a bill and telling me it just ain't so. I could say life is just a bowl of jello and appear more intelligent and smart, but I'm stuck like a dope with this thing called hope, and I can't get it out of my heart. Not this heart.
All right, so many people hope to find their niche in life. We all dream of finding our place, of doing something to change the world. At Relay, we fight to give others a chance to dream such dreams. Up next, we have Garrett Horwath singing Corner of the Sky from the musical Pippin.
Season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. Why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Every man has his daydreams, every man has his goal. People like the way dreams have a sticking to the soul. Thunderclouds have their lightning, nightingales have their song. Don't you see I want my life to be something more than long? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. So many men seem destined to settle for something small, but I won't rest until I know I'll have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, just listen when I'm gone. Far away you'll hear me singing softly to the dawn. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky.
Yeah, he has a beautiful voice. Okay. At Relay, we walk to share our strength and channel our hope. We all have different reasons that we're at Relay. We all have very personal reasons we're at Relay. But while we all might sometimes seem alone, really no one is alone. So up next we have Emma DeMeo singing No One Is Alone from the musical Into the Woods.
No? Okay. No one here to guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. No one is alone. Truly, no one is alone. Sometimes people leave you halfway through the wood. Others may deceive you. You decide what's good. You decide alone. But no one is alone. People make mistakes. Fathers, mothers, people make mistakes. Holding to their own. Thinking they're alone. Honor their mistakes. Everybody makes one another's terrible mistakes. Witches can be right. Giants can be good. You decide what's right, and you decide what's good. Just remember, someone is on your side. Someone else is not.
you're seeing our side. Maybe you forgot they are not alone. Believe me, no one is alone. Hard to see the light now. Just don't let it go. Things will come out right now. We can make it so. Someone is on your side. No one is alone.
Thank you, Emma. You should let your passions drive you, fill you up with its dreams until you feel like you might explode. In ways, passion is a fuel for our hope. Funnily enough, this next song, Electricity, also fits our theme for life. Thank you so much. No, just kidding. Up next, we have Ellie Like singing Electricity from the musical Billy Elliot. Hello.
I can't really explain it. I haven't got the words. It's a feeling that you can't control. I suppose it's like forgetting, losing who you are, but at the same time, something makes you whole. It's like that there is music playing in your ear, and I'm listening, and I'm listening, and then I disappear, and then I feel a change, like a fire deep inside. Something burst in me wide open, impossible to hide, and suddenly I'm flying, flying like a bird, like electricity, electricity. Sparks inside me, and I'm free, I'm free. It's a bit like being angry, it's a bit like being scared, confused and all mixed up and mad as hell. It's like when you've been crying, and you're empty and you're full. I don't know what it is, it's hard to tell. It's like that there is music playing in your ear, but the music is impossible, impossible to hear. And then I feel it move me, like a burning deep inside. Something burst in me wide open, impossible to hide. And suddenly I'm flying, flying like a bird, like electricity, electricity. Sparks inside me, and I'm free, I'm free. Electricity, sparks inside me, and I'm free, I'm free.
All right, our next young lady uses her little corner to escape into a world of fantasies. Isn't that where all hope and inner light seems to come from? Without something worth dreaming of, why would we hope for it at all? Shannon Roth singing In My Own Little Corner from the musical Cinderella.
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had her silk made by her own flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl men go mad for, love's a game I can play with a cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
So many of us long and strive for a better world, a world without hunger, a world rid of cancer, a world with no telemarketers. We hope that maybe someday all these dreams might come true. Up next, we have Rachel Cantor singing Someday. That was originally in the movie The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Someday, when we are wiser, when the world's older, when we have learned, I pray someday we may yet live to live and let live. Someday life will be fairer, need will be rarer, greed will not pay. Godspeed this bright millennium on its way. Let it come someday. Someday our fight will be won then. We'll stand in the sun then, that bright afternoon. Till then, on days when the sun is gone, I'll hang on, wish upon the moon. Change will come one day, someday, soon.
Relay, our purpose pushes us to raise awareness and money to fight cancer. For others, finding a purpose may mean something else entirely. Up next, we have Maya Sternberg singing Purpose from the musical Avenue Q.
Purpose, it's that little flame that lights a fire under your butt. Purpose, it keeps you going strong like a car on a full tank of gas. Everyone else has a purpose, so what's mine? Oh look, here's a penny. It's from the year I was born. It's a sign. Ba 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 do 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 do. I don't know how I know, but I'm gonna find my purpose. I don't know where I'm gonna look, but I'm gonna find my purpose. Gotta find out, don't wanna wait. Got to make sure that my life will be great. Gotta find my purpose before it's too late. Oh, whoa, I've gotta find my purpose. Hey, I've gotta find my purpose. Could be far, could be near, could take a week, a month, a year, at a job or mowing grass, maybe at a pottery class. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. I've got to find my purpose. I've got to find it. What will it be? Where will it be? My purpose in life is a mystery. Gotta find my purpose. Gotta find me. Oh, whoa, I've gotta find my purpose. Purpose, purpose, purpose. Yeah, yeah, gotta find me.
We're all looking for something. Hope, light, my mind because I accidentally skipped the song that should have just happened. Up next, we have Katie Wells singing Finding Wonderland from the musical Wonderland.
Those are so hard to walk in. We move too fast, we miss so much. We seldom see all the miracles in front of us. A warm embrace, a human touch, and so it goes. I race around, search high and low for the truth I used to know. When there was magic to be found, 'cause finding Wonderland is taking time to see the child within who's always been there, smiling back at
not too late. Here in my prime, hearts can unbreak in the story's nick of time. A happy ending, a perfect rhyme. 'Cause finding Wonderland is finding who you are, the child within who's always been there like a shining star. So when I close my eyes, I see forever, and I can't help finding Wonderland. Ordinary magic happens every single day. Wonderland is never far away. 'Cause finding Wonderland is going home again to feel the love another gives and give it back and then. If you should lose your way, reach out for someone's hand, and you'll be finding Wonderland. You'll be finding Wonderland.
Up next, we have two adorable girls singing an adorable song about hope and having that hope realized. Maddie Forrester and Meryl Schaefer singing At Last I See the Light from the movie Tangled.
All those days watching from the window, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see. Standing here, it's oh so clear. I'm where I'm meant to be. And at last I see the light. And it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now that I see you.
All those days chasing down a daydream, all those years living in a blur, all that time never truly seeing things the way they were. Now she's here
light. Now she's here, suddenly I know. Standing here, it's crystal clear. I'm where I'm meant to go. And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog is lifted. And at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything is different now that I see you. Now that I see you.
This next song calls us to action. Sometimes one hopeful voice for a better future is all it takes to start a revolution. Please welcome our 4 dashing young men. Trevor Rittman, Nate Ritchev, Adam Cantor, and Joshua Mirabella in their rendition of Seize the Day.
Now is the time to seize the day.
Stare down the odds and seize the day. Minute by minute, that's how you win it.
We will find a way, but let us seize the day. Courage cannot erase our fears. Courage is when we face our fear. Tell those with power, safe in their tower, we will not obey.
Behold the brave battalion that stands side by side, too few in number and too proud to hide. They say to the others that did not follow through, you're still our brothers and we will fight for you.
Now is the time to seize the day. Stare down the odds and seize the day. Once we've begun, if we stand as one, someday become somehow, and a prayer becomes a vow.
And the strike starts right damn now.
Now it's time to seize the day.
Now is the time to seize the day. Don't delay.
Answer the call and don't delay.
Wrongs will be righted if we're united. Let us seize the day.
Now let him hear it loud and clear.
Now let him hear it loud and clear.
Like it or not, we're drawing near.
Like it or not, we're drawing near. Proud and defiant, we'll slay the giant. Judgment Day is here. Housed into Harlem, look what's begun. One.
1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and all for one. 1 for all and
strike, 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 strike. Oh, now is the time to seize the day. They're gonna see there's hell to pay. No one can break us, no one can make us quit before we're done. One for all and all for one for all and all for one for all and all for one.
They are rather dashing. All right, Hope, Light, Who Even Cares? This next song is all about happiness and being free. Caitlin, where are you? Caitlin, come and show us, and ease on down here and show us how it's done. Ease on down the road from the musical The Wiz. Come on and ease on down the road. Come on and ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down the road. Come on and ease on down the road. Come on and ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down the road. Pick your left foot up when your right foot's down. Come on, legs, keep moving, don't you lose no ground. In the road you're walking might be long sometimes. Don't you give up walking 'cause you gave up shoes, no. Ease on down the road. Come on and ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down the road. Well, there may be times when you think you've lost your mind, and the steps you're stepping leave you 3-4 steps behind, and the road you're walking may be long sometimes. You just keep on walking and you'll be just fine. Oh,
Get up, on down, ease on down, get 'em up, ease on down the road, get 'em up, on down, ease on down, get 'em up, ease on down the road, get 'em up, on down, ease on down, get 'em up, ease on down the road, get 'em up, on down, ease on down, get 'em up, ease on down the road, get 'em up, on down.
She was so into it, and we just had to come sing along, totally impromptu. Anyway, a couple of months ago, there was this thing, like, one of those movies that, like, go into theater, in, like, movie theaters, like Frozen, maybe, about ice queens and things, but anyway, you better get excited because it's Coronation Day! And yes, it's Coronation Day, and get out there and hope for a change and growth and a talking slow man who likes warm hugs, Eileen Lee and Maina Chen singing First Time in Forever.
The window is open, so's that door. I didn't know they did that anymore. Who knew we owned 8,000 salad plates? For years we've owned these empty halls. Why have a ballroom with no balls? Finally they're opening up the gates. There'll be actual real life people. It'll be totally strange. But wow, am I so ready for this change. 'Cause for the first time in forever, there'll be music, there'll be light. For the first time in forever, I'll be dancing through the night. Don't know if I'm elated or gassy, but I'm somewhere in that zone. 'Cause for the first time in forever, I won't be alone. I can't wait to meet everyone. What if I meet the one? Tonight, imagine me gown and doll, fetchingly draped against the wall, the picture of sophisticated grace. I suddenly see him standing there, a beautiful stranger, tall and fair. I want to stuff some chocolate in my face. But then we laugh and talk all evening, which is totally bizarre. Nothing like the life I've led so far. 'Cause for the first time in forever, there'll be magic, there'll be fun. For the first time in forever, I'll be noticed by someone. And I know it's totally crazy to dream I'd find romance. 'Cause for the first time in forever, at least I've got a chance.
Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel. Put on a show. Make one mistake and everyone will know. But it's only for today.
It's only for today.
It's agony to wait.
It's agony to wait.
Tell the guards to open up the gate.
For the first time in forever,
Don't let them in.
I'm getting
Don't
what
let them
I'm
see.
dreaming of.
The girl you always have
The
to
chance
be.
to change my lonely world.
Conceal.
A chance to find true love.
Conceal, don't feel, don't let them
I
know.
know it says tomorrow, so it has to be today. 'Cause for the first time in forever, for the first time in forever, nothing's in my way.
You should have all appreciated Eileen's braid there. That was perfect. Perfect. But this next song of the night is the most serious. I hope all of you have brought tissues and Kleenexes and handkerchiefs. This song really embodies the relay spirit of companionship and teamwork, togetherness. It gets me every time. Please welcome to the stage Noah Marcus and Trevor Rittman.
I've always had the hope that on the day I go to heaven, Heavenly Father will shake my hand and say, "You've done an awesome job, Kevin. Now it's our time to go out and set the world's people free. And we can do it together, you and me, but mostly me." You and me, but mostly me, are gonna change the world forever. 'Cause I can do most anything.
I can stand next to you and watch.
Every hero needs a sidekick. Every captain needs a mate.
Aye, aye.
Every dinner needs a side dish.
On a slightly smaller plate.
Yes. And now we're seeing eye to eye, and it's so great we can agree that Heavenly Father has chosen you and me, just mostly me. Something incredible. I'll do something incredible. I want to be the Mormon who changed all of mankind.
My best friend.
It's something I've foreseen. Now that I'm 19, I'll do something incredible that blows God's stinking mind. And as long as we stay together,
And I stay out of your way.
out of my
We
way,
will change the world
forever.
forever. Make tomorrow a latter day.
mostly me.
So quit singing about it and do it. How ready and psyched are we?
'Cause life is about to change for you, and life is about to change for me, and life is about to change for you and me, just me mostly. And there's no limit to what we can do, me and you. But mostly me.
I'm okay, I'm not laughing anymore. All right. Keeping with the same sort of theme, this next song is just brimming with hope. Like rainbows are jumping out of every note, and there's this Hebrew children's chorus that we're gonna try, and it's innocent and beautiful and hopeful and so much hope. Please welcome to the stage Abby Ward, as well as Ellie Like, Darian Slattery, and Mrs. Mirabella, who will be signing as Abby and I sing. Really pay attention to their signing. It's really beautiful, even if you don't understand it. Anyway, When You Believe from the Prince of Egypt. I'm not this tall. Many nights we've prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts a hopeful song we barely understood. Now we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve? When you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe. In this time of fear, when prayer so often proved in vain, hope seemed like the summer bird too swiftly flown away. Yet now I'm standing here, with heart so full I can't explain, seeking faith and speaking words I thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe. When you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. It's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve? You can achieve. When you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe.
Ashira ladonai ki goga. Ashira ladonai ki goga. Mi hamohadelim Adonai. Mi hamohanedar bakodesh nahita v'chastaha hamsugalta. Nahita v'chastaha hamsugalta. Ashira, Ashira, Ashira. There can be miracles when you believe. When you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. It's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve? You can achieve when you believe. Somehow you will. Now you will. You will when you believe. When you believe. You will when you believe.
Sometimes tragedy strikes, and we don't quite know how to handle that. But I think the most beautiful part about Relay is that how we all band together to fight for a greater cause. Next up, we have Abby Hawkins, as she sings of building a beautiful city together out of the ruins, from the musical Godspell.
Hold on, I'm tall.
Out of the ruins and rubble, out of the smoke, out of our night of struggle, can we see a ray of hope? One pale thin ray reaching for the day. We can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men. We may not reach the ending, but we can start slowly but truly mending, brick by brick, heart by heart. Now, maybe now, we'll start learning how we can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men. When your trust is all but shattered, when your faith is all but killed, you can give up bitter and battered, or you can slowly start to build. a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but finally a city of men. A city of men.
I wish. Never, okay. This next song is also a great song. It's got a lot of spunk in it, it's got a lot of fight. But this next performer is also a really, really good friend of mine, and she finally agreed to sing in front of an audience. And since I've got the mic to introduce everyone, I may as well take full advantage and take the opportunity to embarrass her a little bit. You know, just bear with me. This is like I've been waiting for this my whole life. Let me tell you, last week actually, Laura Young, who's coming up soon, told me that she wasn't going to eat any dairy for a week to prepare her voice for this moment. So I bring to you the lactose-free and fabulous Laura Young singing Stranger to the Rain from the musical Children of Eden.
Thanks for that, Mukta.
Okay.
Shed no tears for me, there'll be rain enough today. I'm wishing you Godspeed as I wave you on your way. This won't be the first time I stay behind to face the bitter consequences of an ancient fall from grace. I'm a daughter of the race of kings. I am not a stranger to the rain. Orphan in the storm, that's a role I played before. I've learned not to tremble when I hear the thunder roar. I don't curse what I can't change, I just play the hand I'm dealt. When they lighten up the rations, I tighten up my belt. I won't say I've never felt the pain, but I am not a stranger to the rain. And for the boy who's given me the sweetest love I've known, I wish for him another love so he won't be alone. For I am bound to walk among the wounded and the slain, and when the storm comes crashing on the plain, I will dance before the lightning to music sacred and profane. Oh, shed no tears for me, light no candle for my sake. This journey I'll be making now is one we all must make. Shoulder to the wind, I'll turn my face into the spray. And when the heavens open, let the drops fall where they may. If they finally wash away the stain from a daughter of the race of Cain. I am not a stranger to the rain. Let it rain.
Yeah, she's amazing. Too bad she runs, so she can't do any of the musicals. Anyway. Listen. Next up, we have someone who's singing about dreaming of a happy ending. Shrek, you might have heard of him. Sometimes he thinks that all that can't be for him. You know, he's an ogre. But really, inside everyone, there's a potential to do something amazing. All we can do is work for it and hope for it all to come true. So let's welcome Stephen Lameda, who will be singing Who I'd Be from the musical Shrek.
I guess I'd be a hero with sword and armor clashing, looking semi-dashing, the shield within my grip. Or else I'd be a Viking and live a life of daring while smelling like a herring upon a Viking ship. I'd sail away, I'd see the world, I'd reach the farthest reaches, I'd feel the wind, I'd taste the salt and sea, and maybe storm some beaches. That's who I'd be. That's who I'd be. Or I could be a poet and write a different story, one that tells of glory and wipes away the lies. To the skies I'd throw it, the stars would do the telling, the moon would help with spelling, and night would dot the I's. I'd write the verse, recite the joke with wit and perfect timing. I'd share my heart, confess the things I yearn, and do it all while rhyming. But we all learn. An ogre always hides, an ogre's fate is known. An ogre always stays in the dark and all alone. So yes, I'd be a hero, and if my wish were granted, life would be enchanted, or so the stories say. Of course I'd be a hero, and I would scale the tower to save a hothouse flower and carry her away. But standing guard, there'd be a beast, I'd somehow overwhelm it. I'd get the girl, I'd take a breath, and I'd remove my helmet. We'd stand and stare, we'd speak of love, we'd feel the stars ascending. We'd share a kiss, I'd find my destiny. I'd have a hero's ending, a perfect happy ending. That's how it would be, a big, bright, beautiful world, but not for me. An ogre always hides, an ogre's fate is known. An ogre always stays in the dark and all alone, all alone. So yes, I'd be a hero, and I would wish were granted. Life would be enchanted, or so the stories say. Of course I'd be a hero, and I would scale the tower to save a hothouse flower and carry her away. A perfect happy ending, that's how it will be.
This next song, though its original context has it being sung by a gorilla to a human, encompasses the true essence of connection. You'll Be in My Heart from Tarzan expresses the bond that we share with the people we love and how it continues even if we are separated from them.
Before we start, we also just wanted to say that we are singing this song in dedication to and in memory of our dear friend and coworker, Isadora Seibert.
Isadora brought light and hope to every day, and she will be in our heart always.
Come stop your crying, it'll be all right. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry.
For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry.
'Cause you'll be in my heart.
Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. You'll be in my heart, no matter what they say. You'll be here in my heart, always.
Why can't they understand the way we feel? They just don't trust what they can't explain.
I know we're different, but deep inside us, we're not that different at all. And you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. Don't listen to them, 'cause what do they know? We need each other to have to hold. They'll see in time. I know. When destiny calls you, you must be strong. I may not be with you, but you've got to hold on. They'll see in time. I know. We'll show them together, 'cause you'll be in my heart. Believe me, you'll be in my heart. I'll be there from this day on, now and forevermore.
You'll be in my heart.
You'll be here in my
No
heart.
matter what they say.
I'll be with
You'll be
you.
here in my heart.
I'll be there always.
Always. I'll be with you.
I'll be there for you always, always and always.
Just look over your shoulder.
Just look over your shoulder. Just look over your shoulder. I'll be there always.
So, before we move into our finale, there's one more thank you that I need to make. I'm a senior here, I'm graduating, and this theater has meant a lot to me over the 4 years, and especially the teachers. Of course, my my classmates and everyone, but the teachers have really been amazing. Mr. Elefante, Mrs. Tallarico, who just sang, Mrs. Mirabella, Mr. Maselli, Mr. McGovern's here today. Like, this school has an amazing faculty. And I just wanted to say thank you for them. And apparently Steven's also saying thank you. I think Steve, we could have a song. I think if, a song about this. Okay, he's ready. I mean, okay.
Something is stirring, shifting ground, it's just begun. Edges are blurring all around, and yesterday is done. Feel the flow, hear what's happening, we're what's happening. Don't you know we're the movers and we're the shapers, we're the names in tomorrow's papers, up to us, pal, to show 'em. It's our time, breathe it in, worlds to change and worlds to win. Our turn coming through, me and you, pal, me and you.
Feel how it quivers on the brink, everything gives you the shivers, makes you think there's so much stuff to sing. And you and me will be singing it like the birds, me with music and you the words. Tell them things they don't know.
Up to us, pal, to show 'em. It's our time, breathe it in, worlds to change and worlds to win. Our turn, we're what's new, me and you, pal, me and you. Feel the flow, hear what's happening, we're what's happening. Long ago, all we had was that funny feeling, saying someday we send them reeling. Now it looks like we can. Someday just began. It's our heads on the block, give us room and start the clock. Our turn coming through, me and you, pal, me and you, 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 me and you.
Anyway. Mrs. Tallarico actually was in that show when she was in high school, so casual. Now we're gonna have our finale. I'm just gonna let you know, afterwards there are delicious baked goods right outside that are really good, so get there before I do, because once I get there, they're all gonna be gone. So, yeah. Sorry? Sorry, feed me? Yes. Oh, okay, Mr. Maselli, come onto stage.
Hi, everybody. I didn't get an intro to this song, so I'll give a little intro myself. This is the finale from Hair. If you know the show, it's the time of people being drafted into the war, and our lead character, who has always been on stage with his friends the entire show, is drafted into the war and feels alone and isolated, and it's a very scary time for himself, and this has a great analogy to what we're fighting for today. And in the end, all his friends are there behind him, singing a song you probably know. So join in if you know it at the very end. We stop, look at one another short of breath, walking proudly in our winter coats, wearing smells from laboratories, facing a dying nation of moving paper fantasy, listening for the new told lies, with supreme visions of lonely tunes. Somewhere inside something there is a rush of greatness. Who knows what stands in front of our lives? I fashion my future on films in space. Silence tells me secretly everything, everything. Manchester, England, England. Manchester, England, England. Across the Atlantic Sea. And I'm a genius, genius. I believe in God. And I believe that God believes in Claude. That's me. That's me. That's me.
Silence.
We start, look at one another short of breath, walking proudly in our winter coats, wearing smells from laboratories, facing a dying nation of moving paper fantasies, listening for the new told lies, with supreme visions of lonely
Our space out on a styrofoam sitar. Life is around you and in you. And to pretend nothing weary, dearie. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in.
Let's hear it one more time for all of our performers from tonight. And one more time for Mr. Elefante, who accompanied everyone. And I'd just like to give one quick shout out to our crew helping us out back there on camera. And I feel the last thank you of the evening must go to Mukta, who has coordinated this entire evening from audition through everything. She's essentially become a little me. Are you terrified? Little director. But she did a really great job, and the rest of us kind of sat back and enjoyed. So it was awesome. But a really big round of applause for her. So thank you so much. Go buy some baked goods. Thank you so much for coming. Get the baked goods.